turn.
All right, we got 3.
Good morning and welcome to this week's playoff edition of the Stratford Eagles Coaches Show. I'm Graham Hefner along with my co-host John Kosader. We got Coach Paul Carroll and 2 great players here with us. Coach, we have a rematch this week with Calvary. Maybe it wasn't the team we expected to have a rematch with, but how do you prepare for a playoff rematch?
We do, and you know, like you said, it was unexpected. To be honest with you, I didn't, I thought it would be a good close game, but Calvary found a way to win in the first round of playoffs. It's a new season for us. Everybody's 0-0. It don't matter if you, we're 8-2 at the end of the year. If you're 5-5, it's a new season. It's playoffs, and you've got to win one game, and you're only guaranteed one game right now.
How do y'all use the bye week to help with some of the, like we said, we had the rough field at Calvary. How did y'all use the bye week to recover from that, and how was practice?
More than anything, we kind of worked on us. We worked on the simple things, tackling, alignment, how to block, again, just kind of the simple things in football that you tend to, when you go through the season, you tend to get away from. So we really had to concentrate on Stratford more than anything. We didn't add any new plays. Basically we've got to know what we're doing every single time we get on the field, and that's all we worked on. Worked on a lot of special teams also, because that comes into effect, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So I'm going to go to Maddox Whitehead, standout and on defense, and now all of a sudden he could be a standout on offense, like with those hands of his. Maddox, you're going back. Like he said, you're playing a team that you just played. Did you form any good or bad relationships on the field with that other team?
I wouldn't say I formed really any relationship with them. It's just, you have to go back out there and do your thing and just come out with a win.
So do they talk a lot of trash, or are they just nice boys that play football?
They didn't really talk trash. They were just kind of quiet, but I think they were just more worried about, after the game, the pictures, and kind of just more like the social part of football than actually going in there and winning the game and doing the hard work.
Well, hopefully they're going to worry about the social part this weekend too. Playoffs. You've been in the playoffs. You've been playing football for a long time. Is there a different feel with this team this year?
I think so. I think this year we have, coaching-wise and player-wise, we have the connections we need and the players we need in different spots to put together what we need to make a run all the way.
We'll go to Evan Devaney here. It says first time on the show. Evan, just start off, what do the state playoffs mean to you?
I'd have to say, the state playoffs is pretty much a whole different thing compared to regular season. We haven't really made it past the second round since my freshman year. And just really going into the playoffs, it's a whole different mindset. You got to get everybody ready to go, and it's a whole different game. You got to play hard.
It seems like we may get some key pieces back on offense this week. How has practice been incorporated, like a guy like Jed Johnston back possibly into this game plan for Friday night?
I haven't seen a whole much yet. We just had our first practice back with them yesterday. But we're hoping to, I think, just get back into our groove and keep going.
Coach, let me ask you this. This is the quarterfinals, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the quarterfinals. So you win 2 games and you're in the state championship. Would you say that anything less than a state championship game would be disappointing to this team?
I'm worried about one game right now. I'm not worried about the quarter. I'm not worried about that next semifinal game. Not worried about state championship game, as a lot of people are saying that we have a chance to get there. You got to win that first game.
Yeah.
And I'm putting all our eggs in it. This is our Super Bowl coming up right now. And I've always been that way. That's how I've been taught as a coach, and that's what I'm trying to teach our players too. That we've got to concentrate what's in front of us right now. And Calvary Christian right now is in front of us.
So as a coach, you've been doing this for, what, 25, 30?
Ooh,
A
probably.
long time.
Yeah, probably 30, 33, 34, you know, if you count I was at Bullock Academy at one time in private school before I really started getting into teaching. So, you know, all together around football, been playing football since I was 6 years old.
So, before a big game like this playoff game, do you still get nervous? Do you get uptight? How do you react?
You want to ask the players because they'll probably tell you. I treat each game the same. You know, I want them to treat it the same because there's a level of focus that you got to have to be able to win a football game, to make sure that you have your whole football team on the same page. And they're going to make mistakes on Friday night, no doubt about it. But there's certain ways you got to go about it to make sure that everybody's on the same page. And I'm uptight. I get nerves just like the players do. But once the ball is kicked off, it's time to play. I start having fun then, which that's what they also do that.
That wraps it up for this week's playoff edition of the Eagles Nest Coaches Show. 3, 2, 1, Eagle!
Pride.
Hey, did that good.